When is the right time for you to spend ads to get your word out there for your coaching practice? When is the right time and how much do you spend on that? And should you try on all channels or should you try on one or two? How do you go about that? How do you decide for your coaching practice what's the best option right now? Well, welcome to Coaching Changes Lives. My name is Jedi and I hope to bring you through this journey today to experience what we call building your coaching practice. Now, many people have asked me and say, hey, Jedi, what about this? What about that? Well, I hope that in our videos here today, we're going to help you and inspire you and give you practical tools and insights for you to understand how and what about coaching practice as well as the business of coaching. Now, many people think that, coaching, it's just learning the skill and you're good to go. And some people say, oh, you should not focus on the skill, we just go and focus on the business side of coaching. Some people say, oh, you should focus on neither of them, just allow the natural attraction to come to you. Now, this is what I see is true, that coaching, it's more than all that. So, welcome to Coaching Changes Lives. If you're new to our channel, do remember hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay tuned to all the latest videos updates for you. In this channel, we're going to talk about the business of coaching, we're going to talk about the skills of coaching, we're going to talk about how to get your state in shape, how do you also inspire others, how do you create change, and we're going to talk all about conversations, because coaching is conversational mastery. So thanks so much for tuning in today, because today I'm going to talk about one thing, which is when is the right time for you to put ads to get your word out for your coaching practice. Now, so this is a part of our business coaching playbook, and we hope that you can stay tuned all the videos, and also do check out our playlist for all the other videos as well to really help you to kickstart your coaching journey. Now, many of you may come from different backgrounds, and some of you may have experiences in previous businesses, or some of you may be just coming fresh into the world of coaching. Now, so whichever area you are, there are a few considerations you want to take today as you are pursuing your coaching practice. Now, the first thing is this: fundamentally, as a coach, you must be good at coaching. So if you have lack of skills, you may be able to attract clients, you may be able to attract a lot of clients in the first place, but your retention of the client will be weak. What we want as coaches is not just being good at attracting clients and creating clients, but we also want to retain clients. And so that this client's future, they will bring forward new clients to us as well. And coaching, it's all about having conversation. Now, at the core of coaching, what makes coaching different from other products or services is that coaching, it's a conversational game. It's a conversational business. It's a relationship business. It's not a business where you force something down a person's throat. It's not something that people need to have, but people want to have coaching. Now, the great thing about this, fundamentally, you must know this: do not sell the concept of coaching. Allow people to experience what coaching is like, and then for you to offer your offers for your coaching practice. So before we can place ads, don't just place ads. Today we see a lot of internet gurus out there and saying, hey, I'm going to make you a 6-figure coach, I'm going to make you a 5-figure coach, I'm going to make you a 7-figure coach. All you got to do is just follow my funnel process, follow my this process, follow my dropshipping process. Now, all those have its place. But many of those are not telling you the fundamental thing to think about. Before you can actually invest money and spend more money to expand your reach, the first thing is this: the proof of concept. The proof of concept. Because if you don't have a proof of concept of your business offering or your coaching offering, even if you spend a lot of money, how do you know it's going to work? How do you know if it's going to succeed? Because you can be spending $1,000 on Facebook ads, on Google ads, on LinkedIn ads, and it's going to hit nothing because there's no proof of concept, because people have no idea what you are really selling. Now, so this is my approach. If you are a brand new coach and you have no business experience at all, you have absolutely no network, this is how I teach all coaches to do it. So whenever coaches come to me with these questions, I always tell them this: go through my free program, go through my free class. Once you hit a certain milestones, once you start hitting 4 figures and 5 figures, then come and join one of my classes, right? So before you join any of my paid classes, I want you to learn for free, right? Download all our programs, download our books as well, learn how to build your coaching practice one conversation at a time. And when you begin to scale and when you begin to get clients, that's when I invite you to scale up to the next level. All right. So now I'm going to teach you how you're going to decide for yourself what is the right approach. How do we decide when are we going to spend money on ads and when are we not going to spend money on ads? The very first thing is this: do not spend a single cent of ads until you have a solid proof of concept. And what do we mean by that? Meaning to say that first, you must understand what niche are you targeting. Now, if you're going to tell anybody I'm a coach, it's quite broad. And many people's perception of a coach may mean different things to different people. Now, know this, that there are a lot of people around on planet Earth, and so you don't have to target everybody. If you target everyone, you target no one. You want to be niche in your targeting. You want to be specific in your targeting. You want to know who you're speaking to, who's that audience you're speaking to, right? So first step is to identify who's your audience, who am I serving, who am I trying, what is the problem that I'm trying to solve for my clients. That's the first thing you want to do, right? Identify that, test out a proof of concept, and say, hey, okay, this is my clientele that I want to serve. Reach out to them, find them, right? Inquire them, reach out to find where these people are on. They may not be on Facebook. Maybe they're on MeWe. Maybe they're on TikTok. Maybe they're on Discord. Maybe they're on Twitch. Maybe on YouTube. Which platform are they on? Where are your audience on? So one time a coach came to me and said, hey, Jedi, I'm trying to reach out to the youths. So I spent about $10,000 on ads. But why am I not getting the returns? Well, I asked him, sir, do you know where the youths are today? They're not on Facebook. They're on Discord, they're on Twitch, they're on they're on Twitter, they're on Snapchat, they're on TikTok. The youths today are using multiple platforms. So understanding where are people getting engaged on is going to be critical. Okay. The next step is this. Have you actually begin coaching anyone before putting ads online? Don't spend money on ads until you have begin a proof of concept, until you have coached people. To me, my best approach for all coaches is this. Build a coaching practice around word of mouth and referral only. Word of mouth and referral. Why do we do that? Well, very simply, because when you build a practice based on word of mouth referral, guess what? People trust people. If I go out there and shout to the world, say, hey guys, come and sign up for my coaching because I'm so and so, I have this accolades, I'm that, I'm on this, I'm on that. Guess what? Well, it comes across very cool because you have not created an engagement with the person. You have created an emotional engagement with the person because people buy people. People enjoy people. Coaching is a people business. So you want people to experience you and what you stand for. So the very first approach is once you identify a niche, begin to create your clients. Begin to create clients. So invite them to come and experience you, experience a conversation with you. So help and serve people first. Serve others. Say, hey, shout out to, on the various platforms. Say, hey, I would like to serve some people. I would like to help you guys, right? So spread the word through the grapevine. Allow people to know what you're doing. Try it out. Have a system in place. Think about how long your coaching service is going to be. Is it going to be a 5-session package? Is it going to be a 10-session package? Is it going to be a 24-session package? Is it going to be a year long? Is it going to be, and how long is the journey going to be? Is it going to be 30-minute sessions? Is it going to be 2-hour sessions? How is it going to be? So structure that in place. Test it out. So try with different audience. And for some of you out there, you're trying out, you say you're not sure whether this is the right niche for you. So before you go and scale up, the first thing you want to do is a test of concept, right? So suppose I'm going to go for youth coaching, then try out youth coaching, right? And youth coaching is still very broad. What specific area of youth coaching are you focusing on? Now, does that mean that I deny myself of all the others? No. What you want to do is target narrow and reach wide. Target narrow and reach wide. So I give you an example. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, I have a very specific niche. I help coaches. I help coaches to scale up, and to stay up. That's what I help. I help coaches to scale up, and stay up. Now, what does that all mean? Because my interest is to help a coach not just being good in the business of coaching, but also being good in the skills as a coach, and not just a skills coach, but also have the right state of mind, emotional, psychological, physiological state to be able to serve their clients. I've seen coaches who may be able to make a lot of money, but they have zero state. They get easily affected, they get easily jealous. I know my competitors, some of my competitors are watching my videos as well, and some of them easily get afraid by what I'm doing, right? Because they say, how can you share all this content online? And they begin to copy me. But you know what? I love it when people copy me, right? So I tell all my competitors out there, well, I thank God that you're copying me, because if you're copying me, means that I'm worth copying. So, so to me, is that when I offer these contents for free out there, people can copy, people can reposition themselves and then offer it. That to me doesn't really matter. But what really matters is this. The truth will always shine. The genuine product will always shine. Think about this. A lot of great brands out there, luxury brands, why do people try to make counterfeit items? It's because they're good, right? It's because they're genuine, because they are real. So to me is this, when you coach someone, offer your very best. When you coach someone, offer your very best. Hide nothing. Give it all. Give it your best, right? Give all your secrets to your clients. Share with them, right? Make an impact. Make a tangible impact in their lives. The more you try to hide, the more you try to, keep, guess what? You're not giving your client the best experience. To me, the litmus test of coaching is this. Is the conversational unforgettable? That when they leave you and they come back, they're always remembering, oh, I enjoyed the conversation with that person and I want to have the conversation with him or her again. And that conversation has struck a chord with me. I love and enjoy the process with him. Can I get connected with him again? Can I get in touch with him again? I love what he's doing in my journey. I want him to be my coach. Now, that is a proof of concept. So first, have the niche, then try out with different audiences, which platforms they're on, and then test out with different audiences and allow the testimonials to come in, right? And refine the process, refine your skills, refine it. So the more you refine, now you have a proof of concept. A proof of concept will be one that's sustainable for you, that has income that's generated for you. Now, the income that you want may be different from everyone else. So state what is it? What's the income that you want, right? Don't just go for 6 figures because everybody's going for 6 figures. Don't just go for 5 figures because everyone's going there, right? Go to a place where it's congruent for you. For some of us, maybe having 5 figures a year is good enough. That's great. I celebrate that with you. Some of us say 6-figure is important for me. Then go for it. Whichever the milestone is doesn't really matter. What really matters is that we become congruent with what we're doing and who we're serving. Right? Don't pursue for the sake of pursuing. Don't compete for the sake of competing. Because guess what? There's no competition around us. We're running our own race. The day you start looking left and right will be the day you're lost. So that's the first step. Test out the proof of concept of your coaching. Now, in our business coaching with our coaches here, we go deep dive into that, right? So I call this the business of coaching playbook, and we have master classes where we bring coaches in deep diving in, giving them context and saying, hey, what are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? What can you try? What can you explore, right? And really testing out this proof of concept first before engaging the next phase of scaling up. So if you are a coach watching this for the first time and you're just wondering, how do I then to scale up after this process? Well, I look forward to seeing you in one of our programs, right? We have a Scale Up for Coaches program. It's a really, really powerful program, but that program, right, I encourage you to really get clients first, secure some clients, learn from our YouTube videos which are completely free, right? Learn how to build a sustainable practice through word of mouth and referral, one conversation at a time. Share me your thoughts. What has happened for you? But before you do any advertisements, before you do any ads, do this one thing. Have a powerful conversation with someone. Leave someone with an unforgettable conversation and then build your proof of concept as your coaching journey over there first before going to the next journey and next phase. Now, if this has helped you, give a thumbs up. And if there are more questions that you have, do put them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to read them and reply to you. And stay tuned for this channel because every single week I come to you with brand new, fresh business ideas and help you with your business of coaching and to really inspire you. Right? Because I really believe I want to create a very authentic and really real approach to coaching business because the business of coaching takes time. It's not something that, overnight you get lots of clients, but we want to create something that is real, legit, something that's authentic, something that's full of honesty and integrity in our approach and is ethical in approach. I've met coaches who in the pursuit of money, they were unethical in the practice. They were telling people I'm a coach, but they were selling them in the back of the scenes something else. They're selling them insurance, selling them other products that may not tie in coaching. Now, does that mean that it's not okay to match something together? It's perfectly okay, right? But what's important for you to know are those things congruent to what you're offering? Are those things congruent to who you are as a person, right? And as a coach, what's really important is the conversation with the client for them to make an impact, for you to make impact in their lives and for them to experience the breakthroughs that they came to you for. Okay, so if this has helped you, do remember to give a thumbs up and share with me your thoughts. Until next time, this is Jedi here at Coaching Changes Lives. So glad you can join us.